Some folks have asked me to shoot an instructional video to show how easy it is to use Stories, etc. on the iPhone or the iPad. So I've taken an iPhone and I'm shooting it on an actual iPad, and the video quality is not great, but I think you'll get the point. So again, Stories, etc. is running on this iPad, and you just need to go down to the icon right here, the button for Stories, etc., like any other app, and click on it, and up comes the app. As you'll see, the last few stories that you've told and saved or shared and are there for your perusal, or you can go down the bottom that says Tell or Find a Story. So then you click on that. What do we have next? We've got video, we've got audio, and we've got text. No big deal. Any iPhone or iPad can shoot a video, audio, or text. That's not really the magic to this. What we've done is down here is this 10 for 10 questions you can use as inspiration. So the idea here is that we've got 10 chapters that start with kind of parents and grandparents, early years, school, family recollections, world events, passions, hobbies, things of that nature. Right? So you just pick a chapter. Let's take very early years, and then you'll see there's a series of questions, 10 questions. That's the point of this 10 for 10. 100 questions about your life. You can answer any one of them or all of them in any succession, or skip any that you wish. And so kind of who were your childhood heroes, first memories, name 3 hardships you had as a little kid, etc., etc. So as you know, something as simple as, as a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
What did you want to be when you grew up?
Isn't that lovely? So the question's asked, you like that question. If you don't like it, you just go back and skip to another question.
Who are your childhood heroes in movies, books, sports, or real life? Talk about why they were your heroes.
If you like that, answer that question. I kind of like this one up here because it's my beautiful grandniece Amari speaking.
What did you want to be when you grew up?
So I'm going to tell you what I wanted to be when I grew up. Am I going to do that with a video? No, because I don't want you to see my face this morning. An audio or a text. I'm going to choose audio. I find it's the easiest to use, and that makes it kind of the most fun. So here we go. What did I want to be when I grew up? Well, my brother Michael and I, my older brother Michael and I, used to play in the backyard on the glider swing, and we'd get the glider going really fast, and then we'd yell, "Whoa!" and then we'd run and jump on the glider. We were playing garbage men, and that's really what I wanted to be when I grew up. Unfortunately, I went into technology, which is not dissimilar. My favorite story about what someone wanted to be when they grew up is from my family, my older brother Stephen. My dad asked him one time, what do you want to be when you grow up? And Stephen said, I want to be a dollar regular man, Dad. And my dad said, well, what's a dollar regular man? And Stephen said, well, a dollar regular. And my dad had no idea what he was talking about. A week or so later, and this was probably mid to late 60s, my dad pulled into the gas station, rolled down his window with his hand crank, and stuck a dollar bill out the window and told the guy, give me a dollar regular. Then it dawned on him that my brother Stephen wanted to fill gas tanks. A dollar regular man. Okay, so I've told a story. Now you just click on the button, just like any other audio tool you use on your iPhone or iPad. If you want to hear the thing again, and I don't. And that makes it kind of the most fun. So here we go. What did I want to be when I... We stop that. We can go back and start all over if you didn't like it. We're going to go ahead and save this one. It's pretty easy to save. You click on this and you give it a name. It's kind of tough for me to give it a name right now with my left hand holding, and so I'm just going to give it a fictitious name. You'll notice down here that it drops back into the bucket that it came from, your very early years. And that's so that we can keep track of these chapters and find these stories later, which is part of the magic of Stories, etc., because we're getting ready to upload this to the cloud. Now, at this point, you can take a photo and attach it up here to the file, or you can just choose an existing photo, and I'm using someone else's iPhone right now, and so I'm just looking for a photo that's kind of suitable for that. And there's a picture of me climbing rocks, and I like me and I like rocks, so we're going to choose that picture, and we just pop that right in. Now we save that. This thing is now saving to the cloud. As you can see here, it's done. It's saved. So the story has been recorded, it's been uploaded to the cloud, and now if you want to go back and hear that story.
What did you want to be when you...
And that makes it kind of the most fun. So here we go. What did I want to be when I grew up? Well, my brother Michael... We've heard that story. So then, maybe the next thing you want to do is you want to email it, or you want to remember it as one of your favorite stories for later. You can put these kind of favorites off and on, and I kind of choose that to remind me of which story I want to go back and share or retell even. If you want to share it via email, you just push that button and it's sending out the email right now. You just fill in somebody's name and you go like that, and that would be me sending this email of this story to myself in that case. We don't have it yet, but in a week we'll have right here will be a share on Facebook button that'll allow you to share the story on Facebook and text, and we'll get to Twitter later. That's really it. That's how you tell a story on Stories Etc. It hopefully was very easy, and I think that the last thing I should say is Stories Etc. Can be found with a logo that looks like that on the App Store. I hope you go get it. It will obviously make your life much better.